are being aggressive. That's what you want to see with the Jets. They want to be aggressive. They have to be aggressive. They need to be aggressive. Izdik had so much money last year on the table that he just left there. He left. The money was there. The green was there. Izdik didn't spend it. And now the Jets are in a position where not only do they need to spend, they have to spend. You know, in the NFL, you just don't have all this money. There's a certain amount of money that you actually, due to rules, need to spend. So the Jets need to, which they have already, spend a certain amount. My thoughts on Revis. Did they overpay for him? Oh, God, you bet. You bet. They paid a lot of money for him. A lot of money. But was it a position that they needed? Well, let's just look at it from this perspective. It was so easy to throw on the Jets. Not only the last season, the last 2 seasons. It has been so easy that quarterbacks, hell, Jay Cutler had a day versus the Jets on the road. Cutler, who gets picked off right and left, who's so erratic it's not even funny. Cutler had a day. You had quarterbacks come into MetLife, Jets defense go on the road, make these quarterbacks look like John Elway. Because it was so easy to throw on the Jets the last 2 years. Well, now you got Revis back. At a price? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Do I think they overpaid for him? Yes. Would I have given him that money? I don't know. But the Jets needed a corner like Revis. They got Revis. They got Skrine. They got Cromartie back, which I'm not happy about. I'm not a big fan of Cromartie, but he does make that secondary better. The kid from San Diego. The Jets have bolstered their secondary and their defense. And when you have so many question marks at quarterback, because I think they've upgraded slightly on offense. Brandon Marshall is a playmaker. He can change a game. But here's the thing with the Jets. Kevin Fitzpatrick does not excite me. And Geno Smith, I don't know what to say about Geno Smith. A lot of people say maybe he'll do better in a different system under a different coach. I can tell you this. With Chan Gailey as the guy, the offensive coordinator, who's had a history with Fitzpatrick, and Fitzpatrick knows his playbook, right and left, you really think that Fitzpatrick is not going to be a favorite to win this starting job? I do. Very, very big question mark at the quarterback position. But I think the offense has gotten better. Getting Marshall was a huge upgrade. Huge. Huge. Because now you can make Decker the number 2, which I think he's more comfortable in as the number 2. He's more comfortable in that role. But who's getting them the football? And this is why, you know what? Maybe it's not a bad idea to stockpile on these guys. People saying, what are the Jets doing? They need offense. Well, yeah, but let's be mindful, folks. Everyone says Jets defense, Jets defense. The Jets have had a good front 7. That's it. That's it. They have not had a good pass rush. They have not had a good secondary. They're beefing up on that. And if you have a little bit of a question mark at quarterback, you get those positions in, takes a little bit of pressure. If you have a good defense, you're keeping the other team off the field. You need to establish an identity at the quarterback position. But until then, You got to go with what you got. It's Fitzpatrick or Geno. I'm not confident in either of them. Not one of those quarterbacks excites me. Fitzpatrick does not excite me, and Geno certainly does not excite me. Not in the least. But the Jets have upgraded. Now, do I think the Jets are a playoff team? No. No. Now, that could all change. They could have a good draft, and then things could change. But if you ask me right now, and it's tough to say that, but if you ask me on March 16th, I'm going to say the Jets are a 6-10 team. Maybe 7-9. You can't question they've gotten better. And I think getting the circus out of town with Rex Ryan will be a good thing. But I think they're 2 years away. And also, you need a quarterback. So anywhere from 6-10 to 7-9 this season for the Jets. Right now, if you ask me right now. Giants, they did good things. People fly them under the radar. So back after this to talk about the Giants and what they had. I think they've had a pretty good offseason. Back after this to talk about Big Blue and their accomplishments.